Hey there guys, what's going on? And welcome back to the Ultimate RTG, and today we have ourselves a brand new unlock, okay? So when I saw this card, I didn't instantly think I was going to do him until I checked the in-game stats. Then it was a no-brainer. And if you're not aware, EA released two new end-of-an-era cards, the Bender brothers, Sven and Lars, and I'm not even totally against the Sven upgrade. I know that his acceleration isn't an elite level stat, and if you're trying to defend those through balls, you might have some problems, but a Shadow Chem style, lower depth, I think that'll fix it a little bit, but Lars takes it for me. This upgrade is scary. Like, the EA not realize people are playing right backs at centre back, and they've gone and released this card with mad defending, decent enough physical, dribbling at a high level, and that acceleration. That is mental
for me.
And I him has a and I he is insane. The acceleration boost that I was getting with, like, say your opponent is pushing his pass quickly behind his cam or a striker, automatically, because his defensive awareness is 90 as well, he's stepping up at the right time, he comes away with the ball, and his jockeying is good. Like, he doesn't feel super agile, but he's fast with it. Like, he just starts gliding across the field. This is an awesome player. Like, if you want to use him as a right back, that's totally fine. But centre back, I think you're going to get a little bit more out of him. I wouldn't even be totally against using him as a CDM. For real. I know the finishing stat isn't amazing, but I tend to score quite a few goals with the Acuna card, so I don't doubt that Bender will get a couple of goals. But most of the time, you're just wanting him to stay back anyway. And I think his passing game is good enough to be played as, yeah, that holding or defensive CDM. So I like him. I like him a lot. And for the price, 250,000, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad at all. So what we had to do with our starting 11, though, is make a couple of changes, all right? So Yuri Bachiche, no fault of his own, has been dropped. And I feel bad because that pairing alongside Zambrotta, it was fine. It was good. But then the temptation of just using someone with this kind of speed and to switch up the team just to freshen it up again. Oh man, yeah, oh, I had to do him. So in the first game though, it was mental. What you're seeing right now, this match was, I think it was close. I don't believe I created enough chances to get the goals. And then all of a sudden, my opponent, bang, bang, he's already got 2-1. It's the 90th minute. I'm thinking, damn, I've gone and lost this game. And I don't believe I played that poorly, but I don't also think my opponent did that bad. It's just that we couldn't find the goals. But then in the 90th minute, we both scored 90-minute goals. Main man Martin Odegaard, he steps up and he scores a clutch finish. It was nice work though. I think it was El Shaarawy on the wing. He just sets it back and I get the goal. But we have had some of the best recoveries this weekend in games. We were 4-0 down yesterday. We clutched up. We were 2-0 down in another game. We were 2-1 down in the 90th minute. Like, we have a not die attitude right now. I don't know where we're finding it from, but we're getting results and grinding it out. Now, have we performed that well going forward? Not really. I must admit, I don't think that we've really been clicking as we usually do. And there was a formation that I was going to give a go. And I never showed you this draft yesterday. Or no, I must have played it the day before. I went into a draft. I spent 15,000 coins because I was told that the icons were available. And I tried Maldini Prime. And my goodness me. That card, you do feel like he does just glide. And then when he's there, you have that confidence that he's just going to step up and get an interception in. He's really good, as expected. I tried Cruyff, I tried Drogba Prime. Drogba had a good finish, but when you're really desperate to like get back into a game, you will start getting annoyed. So Drogba is one of those that when it's going for you, awesome. When it's going against you, not good. But we ended up winning that draft, right? And I was using the 4-1-2-1-2, and I had Zakaria as a CDM. I had the upgraded version of Wijnaldum. I think it was anyway. Or has he not been boosted yet? He was 88. I still like any version of Wijnaldum. He's good on the game. So I was using the 4-1-2-1-2, and I felt like, damn, it's giving me that quick approach that I want to play. And I was just, in general, liking the formation. But it's one of those that you can't really use all the way through a game. And that's why I have issues with it. Like the 4-4-2, it's pretty balanced that you'll have, if you're playing well, you're going to have a good attack and you're also going to have a good defense. in the 4-1-2-1-2, whenever I use it, it's very like attack minded and attack orientated, where if you continue using this formation, eventually you're going to concede some goals. And it's not to say I don't concede, but it's just that feel like you're going to get caught. So maybe I'm going to go for a little bit of a mixture, like set up some 4-1-2-1-2 tactics just when I feel a little bit too flat and I can't get anything going in this formation. I'm going to like rotate between the two. But the players that we've been using, right? You think I was hyping up Odegaard? Well, I wasn't hyping him up, but I was singing his praise. He is still trying his best to take control of this team. Now, I did score some clutch goals with him. I also scored some really nice ones. Like you would have seen the one that I like chipped it over his head. That was real nice. And I purposely did that as well. I clicked the right stick in just to get that like loft on the ball. Took it over his head and got a nice finesse finish. So I'm still loving him. And for the price, like 450, 500,000, I've got no issues there at all. And the good news is, right, because EA released that 5x85 pack, and by the way, rumors are that we've got a player pick coming out, an icon player pick. So if you're someone that is in the middle of doing just the standard prime, maybe hold off, or if you've already submitted 1 or 2 squads, then you're kind of screwed. But if you've got fodder, don't rush and sell it right now. Icon player pick could be coming out, all right? That's the rumor. So the market is going to go up even more. Like if you thought those Hummels cards that I sold yesterday were good and a few PKs, we probably could have got just a little bit more. But we have a couple left, but we're on 2.2 million. And I still have Zambrotta, Odegaard, and a couple of other players to get rid of. It's looking real promising. Like if we can get a couple of like decent packs from our Foot Champ rewards, we are very, very close to Ronaldinho now. Like it's looking good. And it's given me a bit more of that motivation to continue this grind. But what I have also done with these clips, by the way, is I've left a couple more like extended ones. So you'll see Lars like step up at the right time. Just a bit more of the defensive play. So you can judge for yourself, like his AI positioning, if that's someone that you want to go for. Because I can sit here and say he's been good for me, but he might be absolutely terrible for you boys. I don't know. But I don't think he will. And as a centre back, it is devastating. Having him running back or running forward, like carrying the ball as well, that's kind of underrated. Because when you're in a game and it's like the 80th minute and you need just a little bit of pace, like you don't want to pass the ball because you're probably going to give it away. You just want a little bit of pace to run over to the wings and then pass it down the line. He offers that as well. So he's just a really good unlock in my opinion. And then that chemistry link into Mateus is just 10 out of 10. I really, really do rate it. But with the promos coming out, I don't want to spend any more coins, but then it's hard. See, the thing is, it's hard not to spend because the temptation, because they restrict content so much. And then when they do eventually drop like an SBC or something, you think, oh, damn, I love that. So they kind of play with your head. But this 5x85, even coming from me and like a content creator, like I would rush and go and do that just for a bit of content. It just seems a little bit pointless. Like the only players available in packs right now are those man of the matches, like Navas. I want to get my hands on him though. The Champions League Navas, 90 rated. I'd like to upgrade my red pick. Well, I'm not desperate for that, but it just looked really nice getting a 91 in. But anything else, yeah, just Hummels, PK has a man of the match, so maybe that's one of the reasons why mine went up by quite a bit. Because obviously he's not available to be put on the market. So we're all good right now, really. So shall I just wait to open that until like Foot Birthday? I don't even know when Foot Birthday is. But it just doesn't make sense to open it now when nothing I want is in packs. And even if I were to pack a Ronaldo, regular Ronaldo, that's no good. I've already got him. Mbappe I don't like typically want to use. And then Messi I don't want to use either. So none of those cards like interest me. So I'm going to save it. I've answered my own question. I'm going to save the SBC pack. But some of these teams that I was facing, they were real good. You know who is like a bit of an issue to play against? That's Suka. Suka turns quite well. And it's not to say that I have come up against him like quite a lot of the time. But I did face his moments. This was last month. And he moved pretty well with it. I wouldn't even mind trying him out. I don't know if he's going to suit me like down to a T. But just the finishing, you know you're going to get a nasty shot. And then that quick turn and just like snappy control. That's what I like from my players as well, though. But this game, wow, we have found it again. Like, we were 2-0 up in the match. And then all of a sudden, we started to let it slip. And 2-1, 2-2 to my opponent. And he had a massive chance with Kamavinga. And I know that his finishing isn't amazing, but he probably should have done better there. So I could count myself lucky with that one. But we found a way. Once again, boys, we are grinding. And we are now 14-1 in the weekend league, which is... it is solid. Like, I know we're not on that, like, plus 15 sort of elo. And it's going to get real hard tonight. But to be consistent and get to like 15-1, 14-1 for the past like 3-4 weeks, even when I don't feel like I've been playing the best, is a nice achievement. So I like that a lot. All right, so let's go back to the team. I'll show you my trade pile as well. I'll give you updates with how much I've made and what's been selling. And then I want to show you some of these stats, especially Odegaard. Is he still performing at that high level? Let's go and check. So what I didn't realize is that we had loads of coins invested in Hummels. And as we have sold them for pretty much 50k each, we made a ton, all right? Now, of course, if the Icon SBC comes out or the Icon player pick, which everyone wants to do, it'd probably go up to like 55, 60,000. But I was happy with that profit that we were able to get. Even these PK sold for 50k. And we do have a couple more just chilling on the trade pile. So that's about like 250,000 of value just in a couple of PKs and Hummels. So let's say we've got like 2.5 million after all that sells. Foot champ rewards, maybe we'll make like another 200, 300k. So we're pushing 3 million with Zambrotta and Odegaard in our team. So we basically have like 4 million of value. We've got 4 million coins. And how much is Ronaldinho? Let's quickly take a look at his market value right now. If he's on the game, I don't know. Sometimes he goes a little bit extinct. We can't afford the prime icon moments, but this man, I'm trying my absolute best to get him. How much is he? 5 million. That is definitely doable. So I don't want to sell like my players on. I really like the Zambrotta in the defense. I like the Odegaard. So for now, I want to do a little bit of a mixture. So for next week's weekend league run, I'll probably take out like 1 or 2 cards and then replace them and freshen it up. But at the same time, I just want to have that steady flow and we're building our way up to that Ronaldinho purchase. That'd be amazing. But this Bender, if you haven't checked out his stats, look how good they are. 90 agility, 89 balance. He's got a little bit of strength and physical. He basically is Klosterman, and I really rate his work rates. Medium high 6'1", alongside the Zambrotta in the defense may have helped as well, just to secure it a little bit more. But he's been exceptional. Zambrotta as a centre back is where you want to use him, not as a right back, as a centre back. He's so good there. And then Odegaard is on 15 games, 25 goals, 13 assists. So he hasn't really slowed down though. He feels just amazing in game. I think it was more just to do with not being able to get the goals. And that was on me. I wasn't attacking that well. But Jota is simply used to be taken out for Robin. I bring Robin on as the right mid in the 4-4-2. It's been a good team. I just like that we've had a little bit of success. Obviously, we don't know where we're going to finish, but we're playing well. And we've got a really like weird creation. Like not many people use Tyranny. No one really uses the Siglio. A couple of people now will use Bender just because he is looking amazing. Zambrotta I rarely see. Tonali, Mateus, and then Odegaard. This is a fresh team, and that's what I want to build. A competitive, fresh side. I'm being loving this man as well, though. I'm not even being biased. He is good. And if you haven't got him already, get him done. He's a beast. I just love the defense with this side. But thank you very much for watching, boys. Hopefully you've enjoyed another RTG episode. Tomorrow, we have a load of games that I'm going to have to show you. Extended highlights, because we're only 14-1. So we've got a ton of games to play. But that's fine. We will grind. We'll see where we finish. Maybe we'll get to 20-1. Who knows? Or I'm going to get absolutely battered. And that's what we're going to have to accept. So drop a like on today's video. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Team out. Unlock Lars Bender. Peace.